Sunglass
You're
concession.
saying it's cost prohibitive, I was just giving an example that it has been charged before and that was the fee.
Okay,
Yeah.
another comment? This is a resolution. Call question, roll call.
Trustee Maher,
No.
trustee Rozak,
Yes.
trustee Zobek,
Aye.
trustee Menta,
Aye.
trustee Bachhorst,
Yes.
President Johnson.
Yes,
The vote is 5-1.
which one of this be prohibited? For those operations.
Well, you should have said something. Well, we do have your doubts.
Help us with the second part so somebody can say just like that.
No, we just set the fee.
Just adopt the ordinance.
Yeah, I move to adopt the ordinance 2074. Code section 400-2. So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
I'd like to amend. Yeah, I get it. Is there a way to make an amendment so that the fee schedule goes down
Reconsider.
within the ordinance? Shall reconsider?
Would you motion to reconsider?
The ordinance.
No, you just have to vote it.
Wherever voted
You have to
in
vote
the
it
affirmative.
Yes.
affirmative.
Yeah.
Oh, we need affirmative.
Affirmative.
There's a specific ordinance on it, but the one, okay, but there's a different motion. There- Are we trying to amend the one that's on the table?
No.
No, the previous one, that was just one reconsider.
No, Tammy said in the ordinance, didn't she?
Yeah, but however, we
Did you
can,
mean
I think
resolution?
that fee schedule is
Let me just
like,
explain, the ordinance was nothing but a cleanup
I understand.
to basically change the language from,
Fees
as determined by the village board, to the fee set and fee schedule.
Oh, okay.
So we could do
It's just a change, it just references the fee schedule, so it tells somebody that they go look there.
Right, and that was the fee schedule within the resolution that we just
The
passed.
resolution actually creates the fee and the fee schedule.
That's what
That creates it. The second one just cleans up the language, so it tells somebody that reads the ordinance. they
Right,
will
no, I
find it.
understand that. I'm wondering if there's a legal workaround here to get this.
we could pass the ordinance, that's the fee and the schedule. Then if you reconsider the resolution,
I see.
amend the amounts.
Can you reconsider?
There's a specific ordinance on that. and it was,
As long as it's within one meeting, it depends.
I don't think you can do the same.
No?
Well, if we can reconsider, I hope we can publicize.
As you're looking, let's,
This is-
It's not gonna change what we're doing on the ordinance right now.
That's true.
Right, yeah, let's just do
Call
that.
the question. Roll call.
Trustee Rozak,
Yes.
trustee Zobek,
Aye.
trustee Menta,
Aye.
trustee Bachhorst,
Yeah.
Okay.
trustee Maher,
Yeah.
President Johnson.
Yes.
Vote is 6-0.
Okay, fine, it's, you're playing along at home, it's 155-16, reconsideration of votes. It says, it shall be in order for any member voting with the prevailing side to move for a reconsideration of the vote on any question immediately after such vote is had, or at the next succeeding meeting. The motion to reconsider being put in loss shall not be
Immediately after, and that goes that.
Or at the next meeting?
or at the next succeeding meeting, that's correct. Now,
So next meeting, I
Yeah.
think.
This
It's all
meeting
the
or
same.
next
Yeah, I think-
agenda.
we can take a more liberal view of
Yeah.
immediately after.
It's the
Yeah.
same agenda.
It's also, you're on the same agenda, and I think that's the purpose and intent, I just don't want you to, you know, it's, because then it references at the next succeeding meeting.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, okay, so I'd like to reconsider. I have no idea how to structure it. The vote. Paul, you get the language over there?
Move for reconsideration of
I move for reconsideration of the resolution 2017-05 creating a fee for permits for Atwater Park pursuant to Village Code 402B.
To do what?
To change the fee schedule amount.
Yes, now, that would be the intent, but if everybody agrees with that, then they should vote in favor of reconsidering it. And then physically take the
Oh,
action.
right.
So there's actually two steps.
Okay. I was
So
wrong.
this is
Did
just
you-
a vote to
I second the motion to reconsider.
Oh, the resolution, okay.
Then it takes you back to opening it back up to.
Discussion? So we can vote on this. Even-
Everybody, it's just you
So
can't
is
move
this-
unless you're with the family.
So
Now, this
before,
is just a, this isn't a roll call vote.
No, this would just be.
so before a motion gets on the table, we have to do this all again.
Great.
There's a motion on the table.
Yeah, there is a
Yeah,
motion.
we
Vote
just
on
to
whether to
reconsider,
reconsider.
reopen.
Okay.
Okay, call the question. All in favor of the motion to reconsider, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
Was that, I didn't see.
Aye.
You were aye. Okay, so we'll reconsider.
I move to,
Can you, I'm sorry.
oh,
Before we put a motion on the table again, can we have a little bit of discussion? It's fine,
Sure.
continue.
I'm coming here till midnight.
I thought 1 AM, so this, I'll be happy if we get out of here by midnight.
Just the point to change the amount, is that what we're going to? Yeah, why don't you just have.
What? I don't understand why you want to vote it.
Yeah, let's have brief discussion on the amount before we,
I'm not, the reason that I picked why I supported that amount, because there's no empirical data here besides what we're accustomed to. If it's not going to be a $100 application fee, then I think the daily charge should be more. I also would like that other businesses, no matter what the fee is, this is a business opportunity. So this is a different character than what we're used to in the past. So $5 a day is nothing.
It's also an enhancement to the beach, potentially.
And there's maintenance that comes along with this. There's, there's secure, this is, now we're venturing into commercial. It's kind of like renting out the Hubbard Lodge at a smaller scale, much smaller scale without a permanent facility. So $100 application and $25 a day seems very reasonable. If you wanted to change, just offering solutions here, the application to be back to the 25 or whatever it was, then I'd like the daily one to be more
more than what?
than what was proposed.
Original.
Yes, 5. I
More
like the
than
25,
five.
I could even go higher, because I feel like once you advertise, and we need to be very consistent in the business community, we're allowing 2, and we need the other ones to know they have that opportunity, because there's no rules in place besides staff can deny them. So if I want to bring my sunglass hut down there, I should have every opportunity to be able to do that, and the bid should be aware of it and advertise it, and I get to pay whatever fee we establish.
Why should the bid though, as a question, since this is something that's been on the books and hasn't been advertised by the bid in the past, I'm not really sure why it's the bid's responsibility.
Can I just say that I see a parallel here to Parklets, where we started as a pilot program, and I have to say, Camp Bar does something, then Three Lions has to do it, and Draft and Vessel has to do it, whether it's garage doors or whether it's parklets or whatever it is. They all want it, they all follow each other. And it seems like we're starting down the same path here. It could be someone else seeing it as a business opportunity, and whether it's food, whether it's sunglasses, whatever it is, we haven't really thought it out. We haven't really considered what the insurance and other assurances we would need. We haven't discussed it with the public. I just have a lot of misgivings about it, and I think what we saw here earlier today with the parklets was a perfect example of making decisions ad hoc basis, has impacts on other businesses, other things that we haven't thought about or even considered. And I just don't think it's a comprehensive and a smart way to go about doing things.
I think it's very smart. I also think, like Paul said before, someone's going to be first. There's always a first. So the parklets, yes, I saw that as a great discussion, and also a great discussion here of why we support parklets as a community and as a village. So
When you
it
say
takes
we,
people
I
to
think
be
you need to
innovative.
say you.
But we had
I mean,
And the other
board,
5 people that voted
I
for
personally
it.
don't support
We had
pilots.
like 6 meetings in committee or 4, I can't remember, but
Yes, so,
there was at least some opportunity for public input on establishing a program.
So if we go down that route, what would happen is we would tell the bids or the people that inquire know that, you know, as a village, we need to take time to review that and put together, you know, what the actual application would be and the criteria, and that would be something that would be postponed probably until 2018. So, I mean, we wouldn't have enough time to put together a proposal or
right.
you know, the criteria in that before they would want to go. So that would, if the board took that action tonight, that would have to be staff's response to the inquiries.
I would say a couple of things. One, I think this is a great problem to have. That
Agreed.
an organization wants to use our beach for an activity that our community loves.
Right.
That a racing business that came and used space in our business improvement district is getting so much interest and so much, generating so much business that they want to use our beach to expand and to serve the community with something that the community wants. The community wants surfing, they're supporting the store, they're supporting the stuff that's happened down there. It's great. The fact that more people want parklets, I think is a wonderful
It's
problem.
great,
to have.
I said that, I was quoting in the paper for that, it's a great problem to have.
So,
So I think it's a great problem to have. I also personally don't have a problem with making decisions ad hoc. That's what's gonna happen when we're starting fresh on all these things. And yes, it would be nice to say, you know what, gosh, we should take a step back and take a whole look and involve the community and get a lot of info sharing. But right now, if we're gonna do a good job, we're gonna miss this season for these 2 businesses, these 2 opportunities that have come before us that support community interest and there is a desire. I don't have a problem making not special, but using the existing permitting process to say yes, go ahead. At the same time, I don't have a problem in the future if there's something that we don't want until we finish the comprehensive to say no.
Right, President Johnson?
I was gonna say something about
Oh, go
what you said. I was just gonna, offer another possibility for an amount. The $100 doesn't bother me as much as the daily.
Yeah,
So
same with
I'm
me.
thinking $100 and $10 a day.
$10
Could I-
a day for a second.
Well, we were $5 a day before,
Yeah.
yes.
To what Paul was just mentioning, we have Surf Atwater every year that brings in hundreds and hundreds of people, and it's on the 4th, I think the 4th season now. Yoga on the beach, I've been doing yoga on the beach was free with Sarah Hammond, but also the rec department does this. And it was actually, interestingly enough, Surf Atwater does yoga on the beach prior to their Surf Atwater event. So I agree, these are events or these are activities that many participants in Shorewood already enjoy. And it's a great problem to have that we have this successful surf shop that wants to expand the offering. I can't afford to go buy a surfboard or a wetsuit, but if they want to rent those out to community members and
But
stuff.
most communities have, like, if you rent out the space, like, you seek the surf shop.
We can
Say,
always look for that. We don't have that space right now. These people are bringing that stuff. We don't have a pavilion. We don't have what the county has.
No, I'm saying, you have to understand private business. We should be deciding what we want as, like, we want to rent out chairs, we want to find a vendor for that, we want to rent out surfboards, and we found a vendor, and let's figure out, but we need to rent our space out.
I love that someone wants to rent out surfboards at this beach. I think that's a great thing. I think it's also fantastic that people want to do yoga on our beach. This is a great example for kids. It's mindfulness is so important, mental health, all these other issues. And these are 2 activities that require a lot of mindfulness and and provide many health benefits, wellness benefits, and all the things many of the things that we always talk about.
These
So
are
let's do it.
annual permit applications, and hopefully the applicants understand that if they get a permit for 1 year, that in no way guarantees them that successful permits in the future. Because after this year, we in our comprehensive study, we can speak. So we
But
want
we
to
created a policy for Parkland, and you're part of that, so yes.
I'm not interested in surfing. You know, or, I mean, I like Atwater Beach because it's a little, quiet, family beach. And I think it's from the aesthetics of the beach, having, you know, we don't know what it's gonna look like, how much room it's gonna take. I think it's not a very large beach. Having commercial enterprises down there is ruining the aesthetics of our quiet, small town, family, little beach.
Have you been to the beach in the summer? It's pretty
So
packed.
what if someone
Yes,
wants
I
to
have
sell
been to the beach in the summer, and I've been to the beach in the winter, and I was at the beach today. That's my view of it.
Okay, I mean, that is your opinion, I
That
get
is
it.
my opinion, and your opinion is your opinion. I mean, frankly, this whole discussion is nothing but opinions, because the numbers they pulled were, I mean, there was some factual basis to Tanya's number, of how much time it takes her, but other than that, you know, the whole thing has been about opinions, so.
And I think as a small business owner, you have to realize, I mean, that is a great amenity that they want to rent out surfboards. I agree with that, okay? That, you know, I might agree with that. She might not, the next person might not. This is just my own opinion. But as a small business owner, that's a huge benefit to start taking a small public beach and being able to capitalize on that monetarily.